Nature, one of the Earth's greatest features. Many animals and other creatures have to survive the conditions every day, except for Sundays. That was a joke. Welcome to the Wilderness Challenge. We are sending 3 contestants to the wilderness to test their survival skills. They will be evaluated on their shelter, their ability to get food, and their fire. Let's get started. But first, let's meet our contestants. Contestant 1, Brett Liam. Contestant 2, Alex Petropoulos. Contestant 3, Thomas Downs. Round 1, shelter.
You know, being on the survival wilderness challenge, it's really hard. My shelter, back at home, I'm used to a heated mattress and a feather pillow. So I'm going for comfort in this one. And speed. Because it's already been 8 minutes out here, and I'm cold and tired. So I found a tree over there, and I picked up some pine branches, and I'm just going to set them on the ground, a nice comfortable spot. It should be a good bed for tonight. Good night.
Okay, the first thing I must do is find a good location for my shelter. Oh, over here. This nice big rock will protect me from the wind. And there's a stream right over there, so there's a water source close by. This is also recognizable from a distance. I should get started by finding some materials.
While Brett gets his materials, let's check in on Thomas.
I think the most important part about a shelter is its structure. So the first thing I did is I found a big tree, and I took large sticks and leaned them against them. Then I took smaller, thinner sticks and weaved them in between. It should be good for the night. No!
Now let's get back to Brett's shelter.
This is my shelter. Built it as strong as I could. Hopefully it will be good for the night.
At the end of round 1, first place is Brett with 3 points. Second is Thomas with 2 points. And third is Alex with 1 point. Round 2, food.
After that long sleep, I'm getting pretty hungry. The easiest way for me to get food out here, I think, is to fish. I found this river, and you can tell that there's tons of fish in there. Fish will provide a lot of protein for my body to help me survive. But all I need to catch them is a spear. Alright, to make this spear effective, I gotta make it nice and long and sharp to catch those fish. So I got a nice long shaft, and I got a rock here. So I'm gonna sharpen it to get it nice and sharp, and so it can spear the fish, and it'll come right out with them. Alright, now that I got my spear, I found a nice spot in the water where it looks like lots of fish, and I'm just gonna go for it. All I'm getting is leaves. I'll try 2 hands. They just dart away, they're too quick for me. Why isn't this working? I don't know why this isn't working. I'm starving. Why isn't this working? Oh wait! I remember, I learned somewhere. Where was it? Must have been science class. That water bends light. So that means that the fish appear higher. And that means I have to aim my spear lower. Let's give it a try. I caught one! Yes! I caught one! Whoa! This give me a nice supper tonight.
I think if I find some berries, I'll be good for a while. I saw some when I was building my shelter.
Where are they?
Oh, they're there. I think these might be poisonous. I think I'll just grab some of these leaves instead.
Little did he know, most leaves are disgusting and can possibly harm or kill you. Now let's check on Thomas.
You know what? I can't have any berries or fish. I need real meat. So to get some of that, I want to use this stick and sharpen it to make a spear. You know, if this doesn't really work, I can always just use another stick and my shoelace to make a bow and arrow. But I think my throwing skills are pretty good. I'm done my spear, and it's time to start hunting. Pretty good haul for today.
After round 2, Thomas is in the lead with 5 points, Brett is in second with 4 points, and Alex is last with 3 points. Thomas can secure the win with a round 3 victory. It looks like Alex is out of this game. Round 3, fire.
I know you need wood for a fire, so I found some sticks in the river back there, and I'm going to try to light them by rubbing these 2 rocks together. I think they must be too wet, because they're not catching. Maybe I should try to find a dry log instead. I just found this dry log and got it to catch with those 2 rocks. So now I'm going to use this technique I learned from a book I read somewhere, that if you put leaves on fire, it will create a smoke signal so I can get out of here. I guess I used too many leaves because the fire is now out.
I'm a true fire expert, so I think I got this challenge in the bag. I know that a fire has to start small and get bigger. So first, I got some nice big rocks to make a fire pit around a pyramid structure with some sticks. Then I got some dry, thin birch wood. It will catch really easily. That I'm gonna put under my pyramid structure, and so when I catch the flame, when the flames catch on, it will rise up and catch on to the bigger sticks. Then lastly, I have 2 smaller rocks, which I can use to make a spark really easily.
He eventually got a spark. 3 hours later.
Now that I got my spark to catch, I just need to add some small blows of oxygen. Then I can add some bigger logs and some bigger sticks. After that, I can cook my fish.
After Alex's incredible fire, let's see if Thomas can top it and win the whole game.
Okay, because I only had half a shelter, last night was freezing. So I need to warm myself up with a huge fire. So I'm going to take these 2 sticks and I'm going to try to rub them together to try to create a spark. It's not working. try a little bit harder. Okay. You know what? I can't take this anymore. You know, you can find these pretty much anywhere in the wild. You just gotta know where to look.
Brett's shelter was amazing. It kept him warm throughout the whole competition, but the leaves he ate almost killed him. His fire was good before he put it out. Alex's shelter was terrible. He could have been eaten alive. Although, as the competition progressed, he improved. His fish lasted a while, and his fire was incredibly warm. Thomas's shelter would have won, except it fell over. He had enough food to last him a month, but he came last in the fire because of illegal use of gasoline, costing him the win. The final scores for the competition are Alex 6, Brett 6, and Thomas 6. Well, speak of the devil, we have a tie. Unfortunately, we have no tiebreaker, so you'll have to tune in next year. Thanks for watching The Wilderness Challenge.